What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be taking a look at an Abzan Syr Konrad Citadel deck. And we'll have to say that this deck was submitted to us by our only, our very Macfar. I said that all out of order, that's alright. Anyways, y'all got what I was going for. So last night I came to him and I was like, yo, Mac, I'm trying to play a Bolas Citadel deck. And he was like, here you go, Chance, here's a deck. And I was like, well, thank you so much. And it's honestly fantastic. It is just the best. It's competitive enough, I would say. I wouldn't take this into Mythic and be like, oh yeah, hey, here I am. But do I think you could play it in Ranked and have victories? Yeah, sure. I don't even think you would have a negative win-loss ratio depending on where you're at and the time of day, because everyone knows in the morning you got a lot of control, in the midday you got a lot of meta, and the late night you got a bunch of jank. So depending on when you play the deck, that would kind of determine it. But all in all, fantastic deck. I've had a blast playing it. I didn't have all the cards that were originally in it, so we'll go through and make those adjustments real quick, or show y'all the adjustments that I've made. I think I have added an extra there and there. Alright, so this is the original deck. It had 4 copies of Priest and 2 copies of Revival Revenge. I don't have that, so I took these 2 copies out and threw in a Knight of the Autumn and another copy of Sorin, because I just love Sorin and Knight of Autumn and all that good stuff. Or maybe it was a copy of Syr Konrad. I don't remember. Anyways, before we go and hop into this deck tech or deck breakdown, I'd like to remind everybody, if you enjoy the video, please hit the like button down below, comment in the comment section for Mac if you have any suggestions on this deck. I guess comment for me if you have any suggestions on future decks or past decks, all that good stuff. And then of course subscribe if you're new here, hit that bell notification so you can actually get notifications whenever I go live and post videos and all that. Also, special shout out to everyone that has subscribed so far. We hit 5,000. Thank y'all so much. It honestly feels surreal, I guess, right? It doesn't really feel like it's real, but here we are. Anyways, so what are we playing today? What's the goal of the deck? Why should you play this deck? Why should you care? So I came to Mac and I was like, I want a Citadel deck because I love me some Citadel. I love looking at the top card of your library, and as long as you have enough life, Citadel pretty much always feels good, right? And so what this deck really does is it plays everything efficiently. You see a lot of Bolas Citadel decks where you're like, I'm just going to try and ramp to Citadel. And then at that point, I don't really know. This deck does a great job of winning even without Citadel. You don't even need to see the card, and you'll still do perfectly fine. And I love the way that it plays on these interesting cards such as Azoni. Y'all saw me play this card 2-3 days ago. Absolutely love it. I never really got to play it back when Guild of Ravnica was around and was prevalent because I didn't have enough copies. But now, 4 sets later, and I'm able to, so happy about that. Syr Konrad is a card that people here recently have really been picking it up. I've seen the Syr Konrad mill decks, the Dimir mill decks. Those seem super strong. Sorin, love me some Sorin. Gains a lot of life. You're actually going to be using your Midnight Reapers and your Knight of Autumns in this deck to actually deal a little bit of damage, beef up a little bit. And with the Sorin, gain some life, and then that sort of pays for your Bolas Citadel. I love the fact that there's Tristani Discord in it. This deck is basically just a splash of everything that I really enjoy. We have Cruel Celebrant as an aristocratic style deck, and it actually pays out pretty well. You don't mind sacrificing your Cruel Celebrants because you have the Sorin to bring them right back, right? And you're going to be drawing other cards potentially into your Bolas Citadel or your Syr Konrad. We're going to have the chance of getting even more down in the future. So do be careful not to mill yourself with this deck. I would say it's going to be very hard to mill yourself before either you die or your opponent dies. But it is still something worth noting. And something I didn't realize, but it is apparently something that exists. If you have Sorin down and your Midnight Reapers, and you lose a creature for whatever reason, your Midnight Reapers will not deal that 1 damage to you. Or rather they do, but then you also gain that 1 life right back because they have lifelink. And so when it goes to deal that 1 damage, it's also lifelinking that 1 damage. I didn't realize, but there's that for all those of you who don't know it. So that's pretty much going to be it for this deck tech. We have Shatter and Kaya's Wrath for some board wipe, which of course, with the Cruel Celebrants and whatnot, you don't really mind board wiping yourself, and you get to draw some with Midnight Reaper. Be careful, don't kill yourself with 2 Midnight Reapers or even 3 Midnight Reapers down in a board wipe. Remember to always do the math beforehand. Anyways, that is going to do it for the deck tech or deck breakdown, and now we're going to go and hop right into our matches. Mac Knife. Mac Knife. What a name. Like an apple knife, right? That's what I'm imagining, at least. Not the best sorts of mana. Yeah, that seems a little bit better. Yeah, at least a little bit. So we'll keep this hand. We'll probably bottom the Sorin, I'm thinking. Go turn 2 Priest, turn 3 Knight, turn 4 Cruel. We do get to go first, which means our turn 4 Cruel should come down before any turn 4 board wipe from them, if they have it, if they're playing it, you know? I don't know. I guess it'll first and foremost require us to actually have an opponent here. Mac Knife just sort of chilling. Okay. But yeah, we will bottom the Sorin there, and then we'll just go for a tap land here. What do you have for me, Mac Knife? What do you have for me? Ba-ba-bum, ba-bum, bum, bum. You know, I didn't even realize that I'm actually already to the end of the set mastery. Did not realize I was like there already, you know? I went to check and see because I was like, oh well, I guess Ikoria's mastery set should be coming out soon, so let me go see where I'm at. And lo and behold, I'm done. I'm at the end. Mac Knife finally making their move here. I don't know if they're just thinking real slow or maybe they were busy. Either way, we got a Torch Courier coming at us turn 1. I love to see it. I really, really do. No sarcasm or anything. Alright, there's 4 mana. You're gonna have to excuse me as I am still waking up. So let's see, is this true mono red? Are you gonna shock my priest? If so, we might want to throw the Knight of Autumn down and gain some life. Of course, if it's Cavalcade deck, then Knight of Autumn would be great against, well, destroying Cavalcade, so. I can't tell if our opponent's just being really, like, flaky or if they're really, really thinking things out. But I don't know what they could possibly do here other than sacrifice the Torch Courier, so. Feels like maybe they're just distracted, like trying to play a game of Magic and do something else at the same time. Which, you know, I always get on this tangent, but I'll say there's 2 points to this, okay? If something happens and you're playing a game of Magic, that's fine. You know, deal with life as it happens. But intentionally, like, doing something else as you're playing Magic, I do think that's a little rude, right? That's like going up and starting a conversation with someone and then putting your headphones in, right? You know, like, hey, you want to talk? Oh, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, we're going to keep talking, but I'm also going to listen to something else and let you know immediately, like, you got 50%. That's it. There's the Cavalcade, by the way. So Knight of Autumn will be coming down to destroy that thing. And now we just wait on Mac to return to the game, return to the madness. Yeah, we'll go turn 3 Knight of Autumn, destroy the Cavalcade. Any hoosers. So that's the 2 points on, you know, being away during a Magic game. Doing it intentionally and constantly, or just doing it, you know, to deal with what's going on. Now, I don't know the case here with Mac Knife. It seems more so like they're just constantly distracted, rather than something has happened and they went and dealt with it. But we'll get rid of that Cavalcade, like I said, immediately. Get that shit out of here. On the next turn, we can play down a Grazer and a Cruel Celebrant, which, if nothing else, will give us another target to sacrifice, right? We can sacrifice the Grazer and the Knight of Autumn with the Priest and draw us up some stuff, or if we can draw into a Bolas' Citadel, then we can play the Bolas' Citadel, because we'll be at 4 mana, right? And then sack 2 creatures, gain 2 mana. All that fantastic stuff. That is, of course, if we ever get there. Lord knows it's only turn 3, but it feels like turn 73. So, hey, kitty cat. Yeah, no, not really a big fan. I see you over here, Al. You don't have to. You don't have to hoot and holler. I gotta say, I really do enjoy the pets. At least they give me something to click on and interact with. In these difficult times of Magic, where people just abandon me. That's fun. Mac knife. I didn't want to play with you anyways. I'm having fun sitting here talking about nonsense. So, in other news, how's everyone liking Ikoria? The previews, right? The spoilers for it. What do y'all think is going to be the strongest cards? What about some meta decks, right? Some janky decks. Interested to hear what everybody's go-to is. Now, I know there's some obvious ones like the Mothra Aristocrats deck, or the I mean, hell, the Orzhov humans, or Abzan humans, or Golgari humans, all of which probably be fine. I think you might see a Golgari human beast deck, or not, maybe not necessarily beast, but non-human deck, if that makes sense. Might see those two in synergy. Especially since you got Kogla, right? Kogla, whatever his name is, the Titan Ape, the Great Ape, the King Ape. I don't know what his name is, okay? So sue me. Alright, come on down, Cruel Celebrant. And then we'll get down the Arboreal Grazer. Tristani Discordant is fantastic. It is. But either which way, it'll have to wait a turn or two. Or 10 years. We'll have to wait and see. I do poke fun, but I hope everything's alright with Mac. Mac knife. Nope, just gonna concede. Wow. They took 20 minutes to just concede. That's a little disappointing. Bulk Hokage? Hokage? B-O-K? No, Hokage? Is that Hokage? I watched a little bit of Naruto, okay? But I didn't watch it enough, I guess. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm for sure missing some reference on their name here, but that's alright. Magic, can I draw my cards? Or are you still shuffling? You still loading that shuffler of yours? Okay, fine. Fine, I'll keep it. Now, if we can get there, we can get a turn 4 Bolas' Citadel. How so, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you did. A lot, actually. We would need a turn 1 creature. We can get a turn 5 Bolas' Citadel. That's not nearly as exciting, though. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get some green mana here, just so we have it. Just so we have it. And our opponent's playing cats. Let's hope we don't see an oven, because Lord knows that's the worst kind of match. When you turn 1 cat and you turn 2 oven. Or even worse, when you turn 1 cat and you turn 2 cat and then oven. Or just 2 ovens. I guess 2 ovens would be the worst, right? Having 2 cats doesn't necessarily do anything. Having 2 ovens, your opponent's about to be hemorrhaging. Alright. We'll get down the good old Priest of Forgotten Gods. Probably going to go for the Midnight Reaper next. I gotta say, I'm not happy that they drew into the Witch's Oven so early. It's like, alrighty, well, let's just go ahead and put you on a timer on turn 2. Okay, cool. Fuck. It's like a like a super OP Spear Spewer, right? Sure, it only deals 1 damage, but it's also gaining them 1 life, and it's also untapping their creature, / allowing them to block every single given turn. I honestly feel like maybe Culture Familiar Witch's Oven was intended, though. You know, like sometimes, I definitely feel like sometimes Wizards of the Coast overlooks some combos, and they're like, huh, yeah, I guess we didn't really think about that. I feel like Witch's Oven was one that they're like, no, yeah, we're doing this. We're doing a whole sacrifice mechanic. Because there's no way you don't see that, right? There's no way you're not like, oh yeah, this isn't gonna be really annoying. Of course, it could also be that I'm just a grumpy guy, you know? In general, I'm kind of grumpy. I don't always mean to be. I'm like a happy grumpy, if that makes sense. It's very contradicting, but I'm a very contradicting kind of guy. We're all the way down to 14 health, and we have not been attacked. Just like to point that out to everybody. Well, honestly, I don't know if we can afford 2 Midnight Reapers down. I don't. Alright, so we're going down to 12 health at least. Maybe 11. Who knows? Oh, man. 2 mana, and your opponent could look like this too. It wouldn't be so bad if I could just find my Knight of Autumns, but they're in our deck somewhere, and our life is just ticking. Nightmare Shepherd from our foe means we're probably gonna Shatter the Sky. Bum bum ba bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Alright, so the Cruel Celebrant will help pay for the Midnight Reaper here in the very least. Temple Garden. Revival Revenge. What a card, what a card. I would love to get there. Bum 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 bum. Alright, now we just shatter and then replay a priest. I would have loved to get down the Citadel there, yes, but realistically, we can't, couldn't. Wasn't worth it. Alrighty. They just exiled one of their cats. I don't know if they know that, but we know that. Now, of course, we are down to 10 life and still on a constant timer because it's a cat oven deck, so you can't ever really escape it. Can't ever truly escape. Also, I apologize for my throat this morning. It appears as though I have a frog in it. Well, at least they can't take our Tristani. They will take their revenge, though, for sure. Or Bolas' Citadel, I suppose. We're very close to both. Yep, Revival Revenge. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Now, if we draw into a land, well, that's Cruel Celebrant. Okay. I was gonna say, if we draw into a land, we can get the Citadel down, but if not, I guess we'll just go Tristani. This gives us a way of gaining life, which we desperately need. Desperately. Bum bum ba bum bum bum. And yeah, no attacks. Now we still have the priest in case they go to remove anything. We can use priest to sack sacrifice things. Get a little bit of value out of it, you know. Alright, we're going down to 9. Down to 9. That's alright. I'll stop tapping my leg now. I know that's gotta be kind of annoying. Midnight Reaper coming down for our opponent. Bum 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 bum. Vampire of the Dire Moon. Okay. The rest of this stuff not so scary. Cool, cool. Back to my turn. Ooh, a Sorin. Sorin does gain us life, or we could potentially get back a Midnight Reaper. Either which way, I'm pretty happy with it. But if we go something like a Cruel Celebrant, then we can gain life from that anyways. Of course, I guess we could get back a Cruel Celebrant. So sure, let's get Sorin back, or rather, onto the board for the first time. And then we'll get Cruel Celebrant back. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I think I'd take another Cruel Celebrant.
I am familiar with pain. Embrace the bloodlust.
Alright, we're going to swing in with our 2 little lifelink soldier creature tokens here. We probably won't sacrifice them as we actually do want to get in. Okay, cool. Cool beans. So I say we do want to get in the lifelink here, but we got it anyway, so yeah. Now, one of their cats is already exiled, so they can only really use 1 cat here. So at least our timer has been diminished. Now, I still certainly wouldn't say no to a Knight of Autumn to get rid of that Witch's Oven, but you know, we'll have to see. We'll have to wait and see. Cauldron Familiar, you beautiful creature, you. Ah, Ray Merchant. Well, that one hurts. That one hurts a lot. Like, half my health a lot. Good golly. What are we gonna do? We could go for another Cruel Celebrant and Shatter the Sky, right? Just the ultimate. Oh, a land. A land. Don't get me wrong, I would love to get down the Bolas Citadel, but realistically, it's not very realistic. You know? We only have 6 health. That's not a whole lot to play with here. Now, I'm going to be +2 on the Sorin and dealing some damage there. I do want to Shatter the Sky, but how to do it? If we get down Cruel Celebrant, or another creature or planeswalker you control dies, each opponent loses 1 life. So that would be what? 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's not enough. That's not enough. We could also just Shatter the Sky now and Bolas the Citadel next turn. Granted, they still have the kitty cat. Alright, tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna get down Cruel Celebrant, and we're gonna Shatter the Sky. But first, before we do that, before we Shatter the Sky, I think we're gonna swing it with these 2 little creatures, and we're gonna use our priest. Alright, 1 dies there. One dies there. Alright. So, next to damage. Boop, boop. I think this will be good for us. They get to draw 1 card, but we're going to gain life up here. We're going to gain life up here. Well, I guess I should do this, huh? Yeah, to get the most procs off the Cruel Celebrant. Hell, I guess we could still get down to Bolas Citadel. We are at 19 health. Alright, fuck it. I don't know if I needed to board wipe everything. I guess I could have just sacrificed those 2 creatures I swung in with. That's alright. That's A to the okay. Now we won't get a chance to play that land, so this one. That's what I'm talking about, the plains. We can play the Temple Garden. Alright. So I'm feeling pretty good. We're back up to 17 health, which isn't too terrible. And we have our Citadel down, which is like the biggest thing, right? Because once you get down Citadel, you can sort of loop in gaining life and drawing cards and all that kind of stuff, so. Now, y'all know I'll go a bit trigger happy with Bolas' Citadel sometimes, but that's alright. Let's see, what does the opponent have for me? Bum 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 bum. Yeah, since we played Bolas the Citadel, I guess it would have been better to do the sacrifice the 2 soldiers. But I guess I wouldn't have known that until those soldiers swung in and they didn't not block it, right? I don't know. Another gray merchant coming down for our foe. Alright. Let's think this one out. Because I do want to get rid of the gray merchants. I think I do want to shatter the sky this turn. For sure. Actually, you know. I'm actually going to do it this time. So I think I will just go ahead and priest. Submit. Sack. Deal that damage. And this will draw us the land off the top there. They're going to sacrifice the Midnight Reaper. We have a Midnight Reaper over here. Do I want to play that before Shatter the Sky? Probably not. Probably not. Alright, so we'll go ahead and Shatter. The Witch's Oven. Bum, 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 bum. At least there goes both those gray merchants out of the way, out of my hair. Get them out of there. Now a Sorin, we can return something from our graveyard if we wanna. If we just absolutely want to. Come on down, Midnight Reaper. Have yourself a ball. Another Bolas' Citadel. I think we do go for another Midnight Reaper. And hope they don't board wipe us, I guess. Tell you what. Give me a Celebrant back, please and thank you. That might help. Now, of course, we don't want to play that Citadel. But I think we're in an okay position. Opponent does have 7 mana, plus the kitty cat still going. Still just a going. Bum 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 bum. Another Midnight Reaper for our opponent. So it really just feels like our opponent's playing Mono Black Devotion, yeah. Drill bit. Joke's on you. I don't have any cards in my hand. Except for lands. Alrighty. So I actually think first and foremost +2 with the Sorin, because that's happening. That is for sure happening. And then we're gonna do the old classic of swinging in, you know, just getting in with the damages. This will also heal us up 6, which is huge. Put us back up to 14 health. I don't really need the other Bolas to Citadel unless this Citadel gets removed. We're gonna go ahead and go next to damage. They're gonna sacrifice that kitty cat out and replay it. They will get a little card draw. I forget we're actually not gonna gain 6 life. We're gonna gain 3, right? Because of kitty cat. Right. That's fine. We'll still go back up to 11 health. I will play the Grazer down. It's still only 1. Oh no! Our other Citadel. Fuck. I mean, I could sacrifice some stuff here and draw it out. Try to get further through our deck. No? No, not yet. If I was going to sacrifice anything, it would have to be the Cruel and the Grazer. Right? I feel like I'd rather have another Cruel back on the board before I do that. So it'll be alright. We're still fine. Well, we're okay. I don't know about fine, but okay. Well enough. Duress. Well, that's fine. Take another Citadel. Take it. It's just an eyesore on me anyways. Good old Grey Merchant. There's the third one. Thank goodness I don't have any Nightmare Shepherds in this time. Right? Nightmare Shepherd, Witch's Oven, Grey Merchant, dead. So we'll pass to attackers. They won't attack. We're down to 5 health. 5 low health. Back to my turn. Another land? Are you kidding me? Alright, well, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep getting back this Cruel Celebrant. Just cycle it over and over and over again.
You belong to me now.
Alright. Thankfully we gained the life first here. Right? Also, having down 2 Midnight Reapers, super deadly. Super duper deadly. That's funny. Because it has lifelink, I think it wasn't actually doing any damage to me, was it? Let's see. Oh no, they took damage there. There's a Syr Konrad. Oh, beautiful. And a Knight of Autumn. Finally, we have the cards to destroy the opponent. It's coming. Oh, it's coming. You better say bye-bye to your cat oven, because it is over. Goodbye, my dear friend. For I have not had a fun time. Get him, Knight of Autumn. Get him. Teach this loser what's up. Boom. Boom. Alright. They have the Syr Konrad down. They have the Knight of Autumn. I'll throw down a Grazer because I can, because I think they're great. Inner tap. We'll go next to combat. We'll swing in with these 2 3/2s. But yeah, I think the Midnight Reaper was gaining me life off of the lifelink from the Sorin, which is like actually crazy. Alright, so we'll deal some more damage here. Draw some more cards. Let's see, 16? Yeah! Wow, that's a cool interaction. Ah, we can't play the Temple of Malady. I guess I shouldn't have played those lands down, huh? All willy-nilly. All kinds of silly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 non-land permanents. We're almost to the point where we could sacrifice our Bolas to Citadel. Is it sacrifice Citadel? No, we just have to sacrifice 10 non-land permanents. You don't even have to sacrifice the Citadel. What a steal! Wait a minute. Do I have another Grazer over here? I do. How fantastic. Sorin, you're going to get minused by 1, my dear friend. We're going to get back a Grazer, and I'm just going to immediately tap with the Priest. Tap, tap, tap. Alright, Syr Konrad going to deal that damage. I think we can actually finish our opponent here just with, like, killing our creatures and whatnot. Look at that, getting down to Temple of Malady without having to play a Scribe. Beautiful. Or without having to play a land. Y'all know what I meant. Ugh, another Sorin. Son of a beach. You just can't get away from him, huh? Boop, boop. Alright, that should be game, right? Cruel Celebrant still 3. Syr Konrad, yeah. Cool beans. So picking up a game 2 with this Citadel deck. Gotta say, I'm super happy about it. I love me some Bolas Citadel. Dr. Ogres. Look at this. 2 doctors get into a room, walk into a bar, whatever, however the joke goes. Seems a little greedy because we have so few mana, but like at the same time, if it pays off, if it pays off. And y'all know me, I like to go for those games that are gonna be like, ooh, if this can play, we are paid. Well, missing a land drop is certainly not the direction of which I want to be moving in, but it'll be alright. It'll be okay. Hey, there's some land. Land-ho! I'd rather get down the Midnight Reaper. I like the Knot of Autumns to be reactionary rather than pro-actionary. I don't know. Quench, you bastard! I mean, I guess I should have guessed it all along. You are playing mono blue. My one true nemesis. Can I have a Knot of Autumn? Can that come down? Omen of the Sea. Yes, indeed. Huh. Yes, indeed. Now, would I rather just go ahead and destroy their Knot of Autumn here, or put some counters on my Knot of Autumn? I'd rather put some counters on my Knot of Autumn. I'm happy that y'all asked, though. That was very kind of y'all to ask me. Alright, Dr. Ogres. What do you got for me? You're at 4 blue mana. Play something. Play something that's not reactionary, damn you. Okay. Or just keep doing your thing. Fucking Dr. Ogres. Alright. Get in there, Knot of Autumn. Deal that sweet damage, girl. I think we'll go ahead and go for the Cruel Celebrant. And do they counter? It's a fun little game we like to play. No, they don't. Alright, well. Let's jam everything down then, you know? Why stop there? Why stop with 1 creature? Why not get down 2? Now, of course, we can sacrifice the Grazers, and our Priest can deal damage, and we can draw a card, but they don't have any creatures down, so it's like, you know, and we're not going to use that mana anywhere, so we could Revival. Get a Midnight Reaper back to the board, I suppose. But it just doesn't feel like strong enough, you know? It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. So we'll keep on waiting. Keep on keeping on. I'm very interested to see what the final payout for our opponent's deck is here. Thassa. I have a conjecture that I don't know if it'll work. If I sacrifice these 2... No, she's just considered an enchantment right now. Okay, okay. I'm glad I double checked on that, because I was for sure about to try that. Syr Konrad. Ooh. You know, I want a Syr Konrad really, really bad. Yeah, okay, alright, we can justify it. We can do it. Now, unfortunately, Knot of Autumn can't destroy that Thassa. Just can't happen. But we'll swing in for the 5 damage here. They're down to 10. We do still have Shatter. We still have Knot of Autumn. Do I want to play this Knot of Autumn, though? That is the question. And do I want to go ahead and play this Revival and get back something like my Midnight Reaper, right? If I do that, well, I won't be able to do that. Tell you what, we're just going to go for the Knot of Autumn. And we're actually just going to put counters on it. Let's make our opponent scared. They don't have any board wipe, right? They can have board bounce, I suppose. Arcanist Owl. Okay, so it's like mono blue devotion. Now you know what we need to do? We need to kill their owl and then priest. We need to kill their owl and then priest. How do we do this? How? I can go ahead and priest here actually and make them lose the owl, but I'd rather have the mana on my turn, you know? I'd rather have playable mana than just removing their creature. Caliph. Alright, back to my turn. Alright, so let's go ahead and use priest. That'll get rid of that and allow our Knight of Autumns to swing in, which will be actually lethal. Well, that was very simple. You get rid of the owl, Thassa drops back, and we have 4, 8, 9 damage there, right? Now we have 6 health. So unless they have something here, I'm actually gonna go for the Sorin over the Syr Konrad. Now we play the Jeopardy game. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, well, good game. You may have countered my spell, but in the end, Dr. Ogres, it was I who was the winner. I'll remain the one true doctor. Alrighty, but it feels good. 3-0. Mac, I gotta say, loving the deck, but when do you submit a deck and I don't love it, right? Anyway, so that's going to be Syr Konrad's Citadel, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to let Mac know that this deck is awesome because it pretty much is. Last night I came to him and I was like, hey, I'm trying to play this kind of deck. And he was like, oh, no problem, Chance. Here you go. Here's 1. I got 2. I got 3. No, but in all seriousness, thank you, Mac. I enjoyed the deck. It was an absolute blast and nice to take a step away from like trying to play serious or trying to play an event or any of that. So thank you. I hope you all enjoyed, by the way. If you did, please be sure to hit that like button down below, comment in the comment section, and of course subscribe if you're new here. We just recently hit 5,000, which is fantastic. Thank you all so much. And be sure to hit that bell notification so you can actually get notifications whenever we go live and post videos and all that good stuff. Anyways, I am going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all for watching so much. I will see you all either later tonight or tomorrow. Don't forget, Wednesday, this upcoming Wednesday, we're going to be having a 12-hour live stream, me versus you guys, and some matches. I'm going to be doing some Brawl, some Historic, some Standard, probably doing some drafts, maybe some of whatever event or whatever's out on that day. And yeah, we're going to take it from there pretty much, see what's due. But 12 hours is straight magic for everyone that's come into the channel and subscribed and shown support in some way, manner, or fashion. So hope to see you all there, or if not for the whole thing, at least for a little glimpse of it. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get out of here, so peace.